Hi everybody, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I am going to show you how to make this cute card today. This is actually in my June free make and take promotion that I do every month. So this is card 1. If you spend $25 in my online store, I will send you everything you need to make this card. I don't send any stamped images, but you'd receive all the cardstock and the ribbon. And then I'm going to be doing 2 more videos that will show you make and take 2 and make and take 3. And to earn those, if you spend $35, you earn make and take 1 and make and take 2. And if you spend $50, you earn all 3 make and takes for the month of June. There's a hostess code and everything on my blog for you guys to use when you place your orders. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will just jump right in and get started. And I'm going to use the Purple Posy for my card base. I'm just going to give that a squirt. Now, I do have my Purple Posy ink. You guys all know, if you're Stampin' Up! Customers, that there's an issue with this ink pad right now and it's not orderable. But I got mine in the pre-order when I went to On Stage in Minneapolis. And so that's how I ended up having mine, if you guys are questioning how I ended up getting that. And I want to show you really quick, too. I'm going to grab it really quick. The DSP I'm using is from the Woven Threads Designer Series paper. This is some beautiful paper. So that's where this sheet came from. And then this one is from the paper pack from the In Colors. Okay. So what we're going to do, let me just grab my card. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take my DSP and I'm going to put some snail on the back of this strip. And we're just going to layer that right in the center like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take a piece, and this is a beautiful ribbon. I love this. It's the scalloped linen thread ribbon. And this is in the catalog. It's new. And you can order all of the In Colors. So it comes in all those new fun colors that we have. So I'm just going to cut that piece off like that. And then I'm just going to grab some tape. And we'll just put that right there on the back. Kind of make sure we have it going straight. Don't pull it tight because we don't want it to make our paper bow. And then put the other piece right there. Okay. And then we'll just put some more snail on the back. Oh, we can't put that down yet. We have to do some stamping. Let me move the stuff out of the way. And we're just going to take the Purple Posy. And let me see. I know I have a scrap piece of paper right here. If I can get it. I'm just going to lay this down so I don't ink up my, maybe better get 2. I'll just kind of put it down like that. Don't want to get my piercing mat any more of a mess than what it already is. I'm going to open this up just so that way I don't have to worry about messing it up when I go to stamp. So I'm using the Healing Hugs stamp set, and we're going to use that image right there. And so you might notice that the ink is not as great as what it should be, and that's why this is not orderable right now. I knew something was wrong with mine the first time I used it. It foamed up really, really bad. And our new ink pads are supposed to be, that's supposed to help with the foaming issue. So I'm trying to fit one more right there. Okay, now we can move those out of the way. Get that out of the way for right now, and put this back in the middle, right like that. Okay, and then we'll just bring in, I'm going to move that ink pad before I get it in my ribbon. We're just going to take, and right through here, I'm just going to cut off enough to tie a cute little knot. And you can make it a double knot or a single. I'm just going to do it like I did there, a single. And I'm just going to mess with that just a bit and cut that off just a little bit like that. Okay, now you could run some snail along the back of there, or you could put some mini glue dots if that's bothering you, but when we put our flower on there, that's going to help hold that down. So let's move that out of the way. And then you received or will receive a stitched shape circle, and that's what we're going to stamp our flower on. Just stamp that. I hope my head just did not get in the way. I felt my head hit the camera. So let's move that out of the way. See how that's foaming up? That is not supposed to be doing that, guys. But it's still, the ink pad is still well enough that I can use it. I'm not afraid to use it. Okay. And so this one is the Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to take this image here. And I'm just going to stamp it right there. And we're going to have to fussy cut these out, but that's not a big deal at all. And I really don't want to leave any white. Oh, should have let that dry a little bit. I think I just smeared it with my finger. Okay. So we'll just move that out of the way for right now. Then we're going to take this sentiment that says "Sending You Healing Vibes" and ink that up in the same color. Stamp it right in the center. Oh, and I did it upside down even after I looked at it. Okay, now I'm going to take the banner punch, or the tailored tag punch, I think is what that's called, and banner the ends. I love to use this punch for this because I feel like I can't do a very good job when I try to freehand it. Okay, so now we can start putting our card together. We'll grab a couple of dimensionals and place on the back. Probably use 4. Okay. And then you're just going to put this right in that corner there. And you can choose, I used the enamel dots, the 2019-2020 faceted dots is what it's called. And I put one right in the center. You can choose not to do that if you don't want to, if you don't like that look, but I thought it was cute. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of snail. And I really want to make sure I get it on the end that I'm going to put my little leaf on. So kind of like that. Now you could pop this up with dimensionals. I didn't. I just put it straight down with snail. And there you guys go. That is the first make and take for my June make and take packets. Thanks so much, guys.